like I tell my wife, it happened 40 years ago yesterday.
Right. So it's something that's still real for you.
Yeah. Always.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Always.
Very, very scary. And I don't want to say that I think I'm better off for not having to live through that, or I should have lived through that type thing. But it's something that people really need to consider when you're dealing with a veteran and things like that. That this is real, and it's not only Vietnam, guys. It's Afghanistan and it's Iraq and everything else, because it's an awful business war.
Well, it's like the Vietnam logo, I guess you would call it.
Mm-hmm.
A veteran's a veteran's a veteran.
Yeah,
it
absolutely.
makes no difference. Race, color, creed, gender. It doesn't make any difference. They all signed that piece of paper that said, I will give everything up to and including my life.
Yeah, amazing. Well, thank you for your service, man.
Thank you.
Let's talk a little bit about the observation that you've got coming up. It's a Memorial Day program. It starts at 2 o'clock at the Final Approach Memorial, right there on Sunday afternoon, right?
Correct.
Okay. What do we expect at the memorial?
What we do is we set it up. We have a short program, about 30 minutes, to sort of educate the public. There will be a display of Vietnam memorabilia and for the younger people. The Army's bringing down a Humvee from Montague.
Cool.
Because the kids love that.
Yep.
Okay. We also will have what they call the missing man table. If you go to any military function, there's always one table that is set up, and it's usually the premier table.
Sure.
And it's to honor those that haven't come home yet.
Yeah.
And then we also, at the end of the ceremony, and of course everything's free, we supply hot dogs and potato salad and chips and sort of make a picnic of it.
Sure.
Okay. And there will be a couple of motorcycles there that are very unique.
Yep.
That we're just coming to see.
You were saying one's got a Gatling gun on it.
Yeah, it's the only way to go deer hunting.
We are on the shore. You know, there are lots of hunters, and if you've got a Harley with a Gatling gun on it, you might as well put it to use.
Oh, yeah, it's on the trail. It's very unique. Billy owns it. We've got another one coming that's painted up and patriotic. So it's a short ceremony, but yet it's the reason why we're there.
Yeah.
And that's what it's for.
Like you'll see online in a little bit, it's important to talk to today's kids about Memorial Day, because it's something that even I didn't really grasp a hold of until I got a little bit older. You know what, Memorial Day, okay, I got a day off of school, I got a day off of work, all this other kind of stuff, but there is a lot more to it than just the day off and the burgers and the beers and the barbecues and all that kind of stuff. It's a day to remember freedom.
Exactly, and of course it wasn't free.
No, not even close to it. You spent some. You brought me a list of names. Let's talk about these people. These are people that the Muskegon County. This is going on at the Silversides, where you also put some time in. No.
No. This is in the LST.
Okay, the LST. All
right.
You get confused with all of our monuments around town. I think you're doing something at the Silversides as well, aren't you? Haven't I seen you down there before? So you got your hands in everybody's. Which is good.
I agree.
You're passionate about it, and it makes a difference. So if you can be a part of all of these, why not?
Exactly.
Let's talk about these names. These are people that were killed in action, and they have not been able to find these people's picture to put on this wall.
Right.
At the LST.
The LST has given the Vietnam Veteran Chapter 31 an area where we have put up memorabilia. Also, Nancy Beeman has done a super job on this wall, and she has the pictures of the 60 individuals who were killed in Vietnam. These names you're about to read are 5 people that we can't find, and we're hoping that there's a uncle, a cousin, somebody out there that may know them, so that we could get a picture of this individual and honor them on that wall with the rest.
Well, let me run you through them here. The names are Douglas Mallet from the Army, Roger Lee Berg from the Army as well. They found a grade school picture or something of this guy, I guess, but they want to find a picture.
Right.
Delbert Brimmer, James Hobson, Ronald Kronze, and Philip Thornton. Thornton? Thoughton?
Right.
Something like that. Thornton. There you go, Thornton. These are the people that they're looking for. So if you've got a friend or a relative, or maybe they were a grandparent or something like that, get in touch with the people down at the LST.
Better yet, either call myself or Nancy Beeman.
Okay.
And I'll give you the numbers.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Mine is 759 6114, and the other number is 329-7008. And you got me on the spot because I can't remember Nancy's number.
Well, they'll get a hold of you, and that's
idea.
what's important. So this thing all gets underway 2 o'clock Sunday afternoon.
Correct.
It's happening at the corner of Old Grand Haven Road and Seaway Drive, the Final Approach Memorial. Mike, I know that you were slated to come in Tuesday, and you had a bunch of work you had to get done at the last minute for this type thing, and it's an ongoing process for you. Let's sum things up with here. Now, do you think that this work that you're putting in now is a part of gratuity? Do you think it is a part of giving back? Do you think it's a part of repaying what life has given to you through the military and the veterans and all that kind of stuff?
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt about that. The one thing when I go down there, I'm here. I'm talking to Andy O'Reilly on the radio.
Yep.
There were 60 lives cut short.
Yep.
Just from this county. When I go down there, and a lot of times we'll get into discussions or things of that nature, and I think, you know what? Let's walk out to that monument and let's tell them how bad we got it. Because I'm sure you can pick a name and they'd be happy to trade places with us.
Absolutely.
And it kind of humbles you. And it's my way of, I get you, maybe even you could call it healing.
Yeah.
Because I'm out there working, and I know if we can make that the best looking area in Muskegon County, that they've succeeded.
Your work is appreciated.
Well, it's an honor. It really is.
Absolutely.
To do that. It's not a job.
Mike Sutton, thanks for stopping in today and talking a little bit about Final Approach. We'll put it all up online at realgoldradio.com. We did have one little glitch in our original recording there, so we're going to have to go back and take a look at that and see what we can do about piecing it together. But you know what? We're old. We got old computers, and that's how it works. But we'll make it sound good. We'll put it up online. And, Mike, we appreciate everything you do for the veterans of the area, everything that you've done via service, and I think you set a great example for people. Thanks for coming up, man.
Well, thank you for having us.
All right, Mike Sutton, you can catch him at the Final Approach Memorial this coming Sunday at 2 o'clock. It'll be right at the corner of Grand Haven Road and Seaway Drive. Should people start getting there a little early, do you think?
Not only a little bit early, but please bring your own lawn chairs.
Right.
This is like out at the Heritage Landing.
Yep.
We got beautiful grass and a good place for you to sit, but bring your own lawn chairs, please.
Mike Sutton, Final Approach. Thanks again, man.
Thank you.
Memorial Day coming up this Monday, and we'll put this all up online at realgoldradio.com. Them walls are crumbling down. Johnny Mellencamp. It is on the new 98.9 Real Gold Radio.